All right, looks like I'm set. Let's begin. Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here is Alban Fire. I've been missing for quite a while, but here I am, back to business. Quite a while, actually. Wasn't for too long, only for 2 days. 3 days. Sunday, Monday, so 3 days, if to count nights. So last time we stopped at quite a moment. The moment was beating Lord Linderkam's ass and saving, what was his name? Bishop, Archbishop, or something like that, Arhu. And yeah, I was quite intrigued to know what this ghost of the spirit of Linderkam is gonna say and what will happen in the city after I took care of this monstrous paladin. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of catch up with myself now. It's Twitch black, damn it. Yeah, that's better. Had to refresh the page. So yeah, I need to catch up with myself with some. Just the mood is a bit not right for the stream, but it's gonna be fixed, I think, as I'm going on with the broadcast. So yeah, source infused. What I really am curious about is when Lord Linderkam was planning his mansion, did he actually put all this underground? Like, is that how he did that? Like, all pre-planned? It's just incredible. So I need to search these tombs, but I need someone who has sufficient strength to do that, because I guess if one tries...
Too heavy.
Yeah. Red Prince thankfully can take care of that. Bloodied arm. Some torture ground here. Some nails. Good to have nails for the future. And some crates. Another sarcophagus. Any more of those? Gosh, why do people like torturing each other in this game so much? It's appalling. What I'm curious about is, so Death Wish on Red Prince. What kind of bonus is that? On the magical or on the physical, or also magical? So if I, for example, have this, well, let's say Dragon's Blaze, 937, 133, and the shield, bouncing shield, 1500, 1600. Now if I heal up, Okay, for the enemies it's very, very not beneficial to be targeting Red Prince in the battle. Now, what artifact did set that? It's a shield. A shield that I found in this vault here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy shield. Yeah, it's wonderful for some tank. just amazing for some tank, in fact. Okay, this level, I mean, this higher platform, I think I've searched. We also have this Swornbreaker.
Nice.
I'll give it to Vindigo. What the hell? Literally pool of blood. Like, how? What kind of maniac would be even considering being here? It's just horrible. Okay. Black Ring Defiler. Black Ring Defiler. Fear Maiden. Bane Weaver. And Lord Linder Cam. Cam's Deflector. Constitution, Perseverance, Deflecting. Huh. Well, this Constitution bonus, such garbage. Linder Cam's Room Key. Key to Arhus Chambers. Linder Cam's Wedding Ring. Gold. Two-handed sword. Strength, two-handed. Not so cool. One-handed axe. Strength. And a belt. Bartering, leadership, critical chance, and dodging. Okay. Fire slug. Summoning, mystical rune frame. Red Prince, do you know? Yeah, you do. Okay, most of these things are for sale, unfortunately. If not all of them. So, let me eat those pieces of people. This flesh is well past ripe. And another one is well past ripe. And the final one. Nothing happens at all. Probably gave some spell. Alright, sir.
With a glint in the dark of his eye, the spirit of Kem sneers at you.
So about your allegiance.
I am sworn to the king, and sworn I remain, Godwoken. I owe you nothing.
Well, looks like God King's Chosen isn't so mighty.
It matters not if you defeat every last lich whose bones have risen in my master's honor, Godwoken. Soon, Isbael makes her move. The God King rises. You cannot deny him.
I know that she works for God King. I mean to stop her.
You think to stop the God King's most devoted disciple? You may have defeated me, but I am just a lamb to Isbael's lion. She will devour you whole, and roar of her victory to our eternal master.
About that coup, what was your endgame?
My aims were, no less than the God King's triumph.
I'll
That's all
take...
you can know.
I'm sure it will be a failed check anyway.
Silence! Your words mean nothing to me.
Red Prince, please.
With a glint in the dark,
My aims were, no less than the God King's triumph. That's all you can know.
The God King will have no use for you now. You can tell me now, actually.
Enough! Is it not obvious to you? To own the city is to own the cathedral, to own the tomb, to own Lucian. Lucian is the key. The seven may be dead, but their essence still lives within his rotting corpse. When the God King claims that final pearl of divinity, his reign will begin. Imagine it, Godwoken, a pure and perfect world. Cowards will no longer beg for scraps at warriors' feet. The fruits of our own labor will belong only to us. The divinity held within Lucian's cadaver belongs only to the King's Chosen. And you are not worthy. What? What? No! No! This was not the deal! This was not the deal! I will return! I will return!
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid you won't. Return, my good sir. What am I saying? My terrible sir. Okay, let's climb back. Any commentaries, sir? No? Okay then. Going away.
Arks, City of Secrets it is. And you know what happens to the most valuable secrets? They get buried.
Okay. He hasn't got anything to add to our previous conversation, meaning that we can just leave the place. Why is there so much blood? Okay. Time we went and talked to the spouse, now the widow of Lord Cam.
Do pass the tea. Yes, Mum.
Do you mind?
Well, hello again.
Arhu has been rescued. He was being held captive by your very own husband in the world beneath your home.
Held captive? In my own home? And I thought I knew my husband. Clearly not. If he managed to have a lair of treachery right beneath our own home. And what became of him? Did you confront him?
I'm afraid he's dead.
He dug his own grave then, with the choices he made. Do you know how it happened?
He was sworn to the God King, the patron of the Black Ring.
Then he reaped what was sown. You have my thanks for your candor. I'd like some time to myself now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I just need to buy some tea from you.
But please, tell me about yourselves.
Well, Mom, we were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
I'll talk to my husband.
No, you will not
Children,
talk
so-
to your husband, I'm afraid. How many teas have I got now at my disposal? Oh, I forgot they're in the pouch. So,
Well,
black
isn't this
tea,
convivial?
green tea. I'll need to take care of the inventory. This monstrous girl that talks like, I don't know who to compare her to, like a parrot. Let's use something relatively mild. Now,
Guests shall soon require food. We should be
the
ready.
butler.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Sir? Very well.
Okay, no commentaries. I wonder what paladins think of what happened. Maybe this one.
Keep your nose clean.
The dog.
I'll keep my teeth firmly in my mouth next time.
Nothing new. Let me go to the city square now and try conversing with...
The elf gives you a slow clap. Clap, clap, clap.
The perfidious Lord Cam is dead. The doctor will see you now.
Get lost. I'll see the doctor if and when I'm good and ready.
The elf gives you a cool look. When he speaks, it's through gritted teeth.
A word of warning to you, my friend the beast. One you would do well to heed. Do not make the doctor wait.
Paladins
She
now.
nods a greeting, turns away.
Interesting. Who is in charge of the Paladins then? A pile I haven't spotted before. Well, I'm just really interested whether...
Sitting here while Kem goes rummaging around.
Nothing's doing here. All the fun seems to be over at the cathedral.
And what are they doing at the cathedral?
Looking for Dallas, I'd imagine.
So I want to check whether that paladin that was arrested for
Kem will
alleged
find something.
treason, whether that paladin is free now, but I don't remember where is the entrance to the bottom level. What the... I apparently am very lost. Ah, I see. Okay. So, like, she's here.
I can't say I'm disappointed. I always liked De Selby. I knew there'd be something else behind the whole affair.
Huh?
My angel returns. I have news. It seems there's been a change on high in the Order. My case is to be re-evaluated. Rumor has it that Lord Kim himself was in league with the Black Ring. The late Lord Kim, that is. I'm shocked and surprised. And also rather relieved. This rather throws my own case into a different light. All going well, I'll be out of here soon.
I wish you so.
The prisoner is on remand, pending re-evaluation of her case. It seems Lord Kem was not the judge we thought him to be.
Oh, he was not, no.
Piss off, paladin scum. Go and die.
She spits at you once more.
Okay, let me go and talk to Arhu. Arhu would be where? Somewhere here, in his quarters, I imagine. Where are the paladins, I wonder? Wait, what? So, this paladin is still wondering what happened.
Lord Arhu has returned. Some good news at last.
Good for nothing.
Lord Arhu has returned. Thank the gods.
It wasn't you, I saved Arhu.
Thank you. We owe you a great debt.
So what about Dallas?
I haven't seen the likes of her the whole time I've been stationed here. And
So, Lord Arhu, could we have a word?
God woken, you return.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Quite interesting stuff he has on him. Let me look at that. Finesse. And relationship is 0, mind you. Bedazzler, intelligence, wits, warfare, scoundrel, hydra, sophist. None of these artifacts, unfortunately. I mean, almost none of them have a slot for a rune. So, intelligence and wits. Wait, what? So, Thane, of course, cannot have a helmet. Helm of Contamination has a rune, that's why I keep it. Beast. Okay, I need to buy this one for Beast. What about the other one? Intelligence, Huntsman, much worse. Wits, Distribution, Initiative. Thane, what do you think of this one? Of course, I see. Constitution, Retribution, Perseverance. I hear a bird. And a dog. A dog.
Easy, girl. I'm happy to
Hello?
see you too.
I've heard much about Lord Master Arhu. He sounds like a very good master.
Smelly man threw my ball away and now I'm sad.
Ah, the ball. Still haven't found the ball. I will Google that. Charlie Ball Divinity 2. In front of the balcony. Here. I don't see any balls here. Just yarn. Once again. In front of the balcony of Lord Arhu's chambers. 374 463. 374 463. Three, 7, 4. Four 63. So it has to be here. Somewhere here, but I cannot really see it. Ah, no, I see it. Here it is.
With teeth marks in it. Smells of dog.
Oh. And also they say there is a dagger here.
Nice.
Finesse, wit, scoundrel, dual wielding, grand skill to refine cruelty, and has a rune slot. Wow. And how am I supposed to know that dagger is here? Maybe the dog will tell. Maybe that's how he learned it.
Hello?
Here's the ball.
Oh, fantastic!
100,000 XP. So about Master Arhu.
Yeah, but Master Arhu went away with the smelly man, and then he came back.
Who made the mess in the room?
I didn't make no mess. I make my mess in the garden. Anyway, there's no mess here. I'd smell it if there was.
And the smelly person smelled of what?
He smelled like the front of a flower shop and the back of a butcher's, like he was using flowers to hide the rot. And his clothes smelled of Louis. Louis's my friend.
Louis is the dog that we saw in Lord Camp's mansion. I'm quite shocked that such a dagger is kind of hidden under a dog's... under a dog's... what?
Come here, girl.
Basket. So what dagger am I to replace? I guess strawberry snitch blade I'll keep. Silenced and shocked. Bleeding. Silenced. Yeah, I guess I'll replace... I'll take this one and twist the knife. Drop the rune now. Manage the runes, put this rune here. This one even has higher damage, kind of. What if I switch them? Yeah, with this weapon it's higher damage now. +2 Scoundrel, dual wielding and wits, so even higher critical chance. 85%. And why did Red Prince lose 5 critical chance? Remember, he had 75 for some time. Probably gave him some different artifact. Maybe... I don't know, actually.
Easy, girl. I'm happy to see you too.
It looks like a human was voicing
Generations of work just strewn
the
across
dog.
the floor.
See, dodging. Okay, let me put on my trading attire as I am not expecting a fight anytime soon. For now, at least. Sculling. Yeah, I forgot a lot of what happened and what I need to do. It's also this hot weather, people. Just completely melts my brain sometimes.
Godwoken, you return.
Yeah, I do return. Let's begin with trading. I'll give you... well, let's begin with 4,000 gold. I see. Let's give another 1,000, making it 100% attitude. Now I need this hat. And I guess nothing else, just the hat. Maybe he will have new artifacts later. So what awaits me beyond the path of blood and Lucian's tomb?
Many obstacles lie between the path of blood and the resting place of the divine. I can only help with one. The Death Room. It is a room of many levers. 5 will lead you closer to your goal. The rest will lead you to your death. Each lever is named for a virtue of the divine. Find the levers whose initials spell the word power. Select these 5 and these alone.
Word power. That will be who? Vrogir, Ralik. Virtues of the divine. Virtues, not names, sorry. I have more questions.
My dear, we all have questions. Sometimes we may even get answers.
I want to know more about the engineers of the catacombs.
One designer, Sanders.
Ahu-Ba.
The others died.
Oh, okay. I think...
He knew in my time I've worn many hats. Many of them pointed. I've been a scholar, an engineer of sorts, a protector of towns and villages, a thief, a lover. For one particularly memorable period of time, I was a cat. Those were the days. But through it all, I've been what you might know as a wizard. All these long years I have worked to maintain balance in the world. Lately, that has seen me at the service of Lucian. But this is just one way to tell my tale. There are many versions of Ahu through the ages. My body, or bodies as it happens, age. But my spirit does not decay. Shall I go on? It may sound stupid, given the world in which we find ourselves, but I strive for balance, and a realm in which all creatures can feel safe and free of terror. Hence my alliance with Lucian. I have lowered my aspirations somewhat in recent centuries, I admit. Now I'd settle for the world staying out of the void. Amazing how your priorities change over time. I knew Lucian would defend Rivellon from oblivion. I thought he would be equal to the task and easily succeed. It seems I may have been wrong.
Does he even know that Lucian was behind the decimation of elves? So many pillows. They are tempting me badly. Okay, but I don't want to do anything stupid. Beast. This one is for you. He forgot some spells. Which one? Phoenix Dive, yeah. Okay, now more intelligence, more damage. This head I'll just sell. Key to Arhus Chambers. Linderkam's key. And I still am over encumbered. Okay, let's send plants to Lady Vengeance. Maybe that will help us. Source Orb to Feign. That's better. Nails to Lady Vengeance. Alien Shadow Essence to Feign. Tuft of Cat Fur. The cook that complains about his fate. Now, what's this place? The Path of Blood.
Pledge my soul, O Lucian, please return.
Are they really bathing in blood? It's absolutely
Greetings.
madness.
Have you come
Absolute
to join
madness.
us in the endless prayer? Or do you wish to walk the path of blood? Lucian's day wouldn't be the same without the faithful gathering to petition for his return. The more voices that join our cry, the better.
About this Path of Blood.
The path of blood is a more advanced form of pilgrimage. I would not advise it unless you believe yourself to be free from sin. And trust me, none are free from sin. The path of blood ends in death for those who attempt it. Consider yourself warned.
And this endless prayer.
The signs suggest that if we pray hard enough, Lucian will return to save us. Every year, we gather to offer our prayers in his name. We stand united, hoping that he will favor us once more.
This Path of Blood sounds dangerous. Who created this trial?
It was Lord Ahu's creation. He is the crypt's keeper, of course, and oversaw the construction himself. He couldn't have done it without the help of Sanders, though. Quite a talent for engineering, that one. Spends most of his time tinkering with toys nowadays. Such a pity. But that's the price you pay for genius, I suppose.
Love, oh my beautiful, sweet love.
Now what's going on here?
I do worry about her. I hope she's safe. I hope they're treating her well.
Is that that paladin's wife?
Eyes closed, the paladin silently prays.
Interrupt.
May Lucian return. Will you join me in prayer?
You're praying to a dead divine.
Heresy! Come, pray with me and regain your faith. I pledge my heart, O Lucian. Please return. I pledge my soul, O Lucian. Please return. I pledge my life.
Lucian shall not
please
return. A new divine shall rise. I bless myself.
Heresy! You... Oh my. You're glowing.
She stares at you in amazement. Her pupils dilate. She closes her eyes in relief.
A new divine shall rise.
Roll eyes and turn away.
A new divine shall rise. A new divine
Bless
shall
him.
rise.
Accuracy. Protects against disease, decaying, petrified, stunned. I don't want to depend on temporary blessings, to be honest.
I pledge my soul. I pledge my life. Oh, Lucian, please return.
You are completely ignored.
I see that.
I pledge my life.
You are completely...
I
pledge you...
Just checking, maybe somebody will be more adequate now. For now, doesn't look like that.
I pledge my heart.
Pilgrim hopeful.
My life. Me first.
What?
Take my blood. Tell me I am pure.
Nice. Wonderful. Nah. Doesn't look that nice.
I pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please. I pledge my.
You are.
I pledge
You. I. You are.
I pledge.
You are.
I pledge.
You are.
Okay. They are not. They're completely not. They're completely inadequate. That is, and there is no point in talking to them.
I pledge my heart. Oh, Lucian, please.
Can we go in? I want to see the painting.
I pledge my life.
I've heard
I pledge my life.
In the beginning, the Word was with Lucian.
Let's talk to this
I
sister
pledge
of
my-
Ebony.
May the divine smile upon you, stranger.
Arhu was saved. I'm glad to be of service.
She gasps, then bows her head to you in respect.
Divine blessings upon you. We shall always be grateful.
I struggle with something, with understanding. Perhaps I could avail of your wisdom.
My child, it shall be my pleasure to assuage your worries, if I can.
I'm confused by the conflict between paladins and magisters. Where would you counsel to place my loyalties?
Such tragedy, such pain, so many avoidable deaths at a time when we should fight united against the Voidwoken. But the Magisters brought their destruction on themselves. They departed from the rightful path of the divine. Lord Kem showed them the path to the light, but alas, they cast their lot with the God King. Of this I have no doubt.
The hallowed walls of the cathedral bring me a sense of peace in troubled times, but also I feel great dread here. Is it normal?
These are perilous times. Of course you feel fear. Even in the cathedral, which was designed by the best engineers under the supervision of Lord Arhu himself, in order to bring the faithful closer to their divine. The east and west chapels contain the most breathtaking art by the finest artists. Lucian and the seven before him are represented most faithfully. Perhaps a meditation in their presence would soothe you. Or perhaps in the cool interior you may join the endless prayer. Give your power to the divine, that you too may be empowered. I promise you will feel fulfilled. Of course, there is the terrible justice of the path of blood. Gruesome, perhaps. Demanding, definitely. But those who take the path demonstrate the truest of true faith. Their purity will surely be rewarded, as will yours.
I'm confused about the endless prayer. Does it really never end?
Not until Lucian rises again in answer. The prayer will remain ceaseless until the day of his resurrection. The divine will light our way again.
I was considering the path of blood, but I have concerns.
My child, there is no shame in fearing the path of blood. Only those who believe themselves free from sin should attempt it. And of those few, there are fewer still who are truly pure. If you are truly free of sin, take the path. If you survive, you will have achieved something great. If not, well, you have given your life to a noble cause. And few will find such purpose in death.
How did the path of blood come to be?
This building, this edifice of grace and beauty, was the result of Arhu's vision, the hard work of many women and men, as was the path of blood. It is by far Sander's greatest achievement. He was one of the engineers, you know. Brilliant fellow. I suspect the strain left him broken. He makes toys now.
A waste of his genius, but a great gift to the children of Arx.
Thank you for assuaging my worries. Do you know that Dallas has come to the cathedral with the aim of entering Lucian's tomb? Has she succeeded?
When the Voidwoken attacked, we hid pilgrims and priests alike in our quarters. All survived, I'm glad, yet without...
Remember, we had this conversation, sorry. Okay, anything else to do in the cathedral? Probably yes, but I'm kinda bored by this place. Let me take care of Windigo. I need to give her the Swornbreaker and rid her of her connection to the God King. Not that I feel particular sympathy towards her, but...
According to this, 564 prisoners.
Where is the entrance? Ah, let's see. Here. Let's go downstairs. Here we go. And here we have Windigo.
You reach your hand towards the... After a...
Come to me, sweets.
She steps forward, slow...
The God King, now he's... Go to the new chosen. See that he suffers. The Coven. I was Lynn, the God... If you want to get to the God King, you go through... No, the God King's special boy.
He is dead.
You're certain. For some of us, death is merely a temporary snag.
I'm skipping because we had this conversation, sorry, so I'm only going to read the lines that are gonna be new.
Yes, I see it in you. You are certain. Then that makes my next step all the simpler.
Okay, so...
The Majesty. Yes, her. Goodness. I can't say for certain, but I bet you could simply sniff her out. She's got quite a nose for the fetid.
Must take my leave.
As must I. I'm going to...
No one deserves... If the God King has... Windigo has done nothing before to earn my trust. This changes nothing.
Take the Stormbreaker. Take your life back and we will take Rivellon back.
Consider me moved, Godwoken. Your mercy is boundless. Before I leave you, I have something for you. Something I learned. A touch of void, if you will. And now I break his shackles and end this misery. No goodbye has ever been sweeter.
Windigo's bones clatter to the floor. She is free to enter the hall, free of the God King's shackles. You hear a voice echoing within you, Windigo's voice.
I am me, and only me. The next move is yours, Godwoken.
It wasn't her that failed her lord. It was her lord that failed her.
You give her far too much credit. She was no more than a blundering slave, unfit for the lone task she was given.
Well... Oh, there is a spirit of her now. I thought she is supposed to disappear. Charm Voidwoken. Set charmed for 2 turns, resisted by magic armor. Could be interesting thing on Ifan. I'll learn it. And I'll put it... where? I need to find a place for this spell. Too many spells for Ifan. Okay, control Voidwoken will be here. Ifan suddenly is quite a caster now, full of different instruments to wield. And I'm really over encumbered. Let me give the... oh, But the shield is not identified. Let me give these 2 shields to Fane now to free myself up. Let me talk to Windigo.
Windigo's spirit quakes. She is no longer the arrogant banshee that summoned a kraken and brought down a magister vessel, but a fearful child bracing for parental punishment.
He's close, so close. Can't you feel him, Godwoken? The king approaches.
No, I sense nothing.
A moment of silence passes, and then Windigo's scream splits the air.
He's tearing away my soul, Godwoken. Cast me to the void if you must, but do not let him take me.
Okay, I'm gonna take your soul in, then I cannot allow you to be taken by the God King.
Windigo's spirit flutters and writhes. Your skull squeezes tight, and your throat burns with fire, but the substance of her being is nearly yours.
Hold steady and call to Windigo. She must join you in resistance. Together you can refuse the God King's spirit.
Your head shrieks as if split in 2 as the God King severs your link to the spirit. Windigo looks to you in horror as the king seizes his property and collects on her promise.
Really? Okay, let's try again. I guess I should have picked the second option. I thought it's a win-only fight, but I guess not. And there was no persuasion check also.
Windigo's spirit.
He's close. So
A moment of...
He's tearing away my...
Windigo's spirit flutters and writhes. Your skull squeezes tight, and your throat burns with fire, but the substance of her being is nearly yours.
Reach our hand towards the spirit and increase our resolve. Our inner might must prevail.
Your head shrieks as if split in 2 by the God King's umbrage, but you have overcome. Windigo's source funnels into you in steady gushes as you sling her spirit into the void.
Okay. What? Virtue token, a glistening source orb. Consuming this will bestow 2 source points upon you. Very strange artifact. And the broken Thornbreaker. I wonder if it is repairable. Really ugly visuals on this one. So repair. Repair level is too low. What? Do you mean repair level is too low? Ah, unrepairable. It's unrepairable. So I can sell it then. But I need to put it into somebody else's inventory. Okay, will paladins be against what happened?
Go on, be safe.
Thanks.
Go ahead, but be careful. She'll get in your head. You gotta fight it.
Really think she's all that dangerous?
Alright, we took care of that. Where shall I go now? To Cam's Gardens, I think. I want to talk to this lady and check if she has her tea again.
Lady Cam nods to you, her expression unchanged. But she holds your gaze a little too long. A moment passes.
My condolences for the loss of your husband.
I won't weep for a traitor. None should. Arx is a better place without him.
And about the attack in the garden now.
Oh, but you seem to be a bit feverish. Perhaps you should see. Do be careful.
Okay. Doesn't acknowledge the attack anyway. Oh, Whisperwood. Somehow I didn't notice it. This birdie sounds. Why I cannot see any birds? I also shouldn't forget about this wonderful plant, the one that deafens enemies. And while I'm walking this way now, I want to leave a pyramid at the source, and I just feel a bit silly that I didn't do that in the first place. It's just a very logical thing to replenish it if we need it. Let's drop the green one. Now, outskirts. Maybe the Hall of Echoes first. I want to check. Maybe Han has come back. No, hasn't come back, unfortunately. Let me talk to Almira.
You always bring me to such wonderfully destructive places. I'll never find somewhere quiet to settle down at this rate.
Nothing.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
Like to take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
Look at that. Wits, initiative, and critical chance altogether plus thievery. So that's 6 initiative, 4 critical chance in total, and thievery. No, I cannot give these to Red Prince. Nor to our Beast. Nor to Fane. And my gloves are... well... not better, but kind of more reliable. And they have telekinesis also. I don't think I need to respec anything. Don't think so. Let me go to the outskirts now and mute the game temporarily because I want to be trading, and remember there is a lot of chatter around, very unpleasant chatter. So what am I to sell? What am I to sell? I guess, remember, I have to be careful with this shitty trader. Actually, how about I sell nothing to her for now, and I'll begin with just normal, adequate traders. Let's begin with tongs, plate, cat, fur. Don't remember if I read the books, so I'll keep them for now. Seekers. Guess have to be sold. Belt of the expert. Skull, ring. Closed helmet. Scald. Poisoned cloud arrow. Twist the knife. Heartbane. Devastator, Magical Dwarven War Axe, Scum Killer, quite a name, Shadow Infusion, Living on the Edge, Fire Slug, all not really necessary. Okay, then we also have Swarmbreaker, Camp's Deflector, and Heroic Buffer that will have to sell to somebody else. No, not to you. To this one here. Yeah. So this one goes. Then Lookout Helmet. Fortifying Body Plate. Probably Red Prince talked to someone and received the treasure as a gift. I think that's how he got these artifacts. Beast has nothing to sell, so let me read the books. Just check if they are any good. Oh, Linda Cam's wedding ring also. But it's unsellable. I guess I'll have to put it into the backpack that Red Prince has. Or I'll just throw it away. No, I'll bring it to his wife, I think. Send to Ifan, send to Ifan. I almost have 300,000 already now. Legitimately. Not a bunch of papers about grenades. Then scribes, rhymes, true brew. No. Why have you dropped the item, Ifan? Read it. Bark at the rune. Oh. If you need your weapon redesigned or want your amulet redefined, then 2 small runes you can combine to fight the enemy for a while. But the sun restarts, as does this rhyme, cause when you do, go out of style, and once again 2 runes combine. Then front is back, first and last in line. Awful. Chaos War and an inquiry on rare source relics. This tome describes as an amulet that stores source within the gems garnishing its face. One page is particularly eye-catching. In all cases, must be worn about the neck. It then stores source energies its wearer would otherwise be unable to accumulate. Such occasions include, but are not limited to, extracting source from a living being or spirit, consuming a source orb. I'm not sure what this is about, but let me keep the book just in case. Wonder what it means though. Now, the trader once again. All these books go for sale. Take my leave. Send the mystical frame to Red Prince. Switch to fighting condition. The amulet goes back to Fane. Pilgrim Shell goes to Lady Vengeance, I think. I'm level what? I'm level 20, right? I'm level 20. That means I need to upgrade all shields. Amadio has to be upgraded. Combined with Diamond Dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if this Wand of the Elder is gonna be affected by the upgrade. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it was not affected. We never know what artifacts get this bonus. And if they are supposed to get any bonus. Let me check. Let me check. What can I upgrade? Shatter Grasp. This Enmei Falin, Constitution and Wits. Let me check it out. Constitution Wits. So it's 3 to 20 111. 3 to 20 111. 3 to 20 111. After the upgrade, 3 to 20 111. Nothing changed, so it's wasted resources. Well, technically the only important thing to upgrade things are Ifan's daggers and all the shields in the party, because they are responsible for the damage output. Everything else is not that critical. Sorcerer's Ring. Well, I guess there's no point in experimenting further. Yeah, let's just get back to business. Arc City Square. Sound back on. And who am I gonna talk to?
Back again, eh? I don't blame you. It's not often that you get to meet a world-class artistic mind, and not my dolt of a son.
I gave him your thoughts, yes.
Unfortunate, isn't it? He isn't without talent, but he never overcame the fact that he was my son.
About this painting. Linder Cam mentioned something like teleporting through paintings somehow, no? Solstice, Vrogir, Amadia, Duna. And where is the main painting? It's this place. Because it sounded like there was a portal available. Ah, yeah, this one.
Doesn't take too keen of an eye to see this is a reproduction of the original Second Passion. A reproduction of the original First Passion. Wonder how faithful it is. Amazing just how close this reproduction of the Third Passion is to the real one.
But, maybe he meant, Linder Cam meant that when the painting was stolen, the access was cut to the prisoner. Maybe that's what the meaning was. I see. Okay, what now? Have dwarves, and we have that crazy Sanders. I kinda want to talk to the dwarves. First the trader.
I heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let me surrender.
Why do they never sell air essence? It's probably the rarest one. So disappointing. Okay, let's go into the dwarven premises.
Oh, yes. Welcome back.
Thank
You
you.
want access to the full range? Let me know.
Oh, look at that. The first scene. +2 finesse, +5 wits, plus persuasion. Mine has warfare and scoundrel, and dodging and critical chance, so maybe I don't want to change mine. But I can give it to somebody else.
Bloody void woken at a wedding. If that ain't a bad omen, nothing is. They kicked me out. Don't you know who I am? I'm lucky I was supposed
To hell with it.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
in the garden.
So, what's going on here?
Party's over if that ain't obvious. Best go home.
He looks you up and down.
The sooner the better.
Where did the ceremony take place?
He takes a deep breath, then lets it out again, slowly.
Out in the garden. Beautiful sight. Till the Voidwoken showed up. It was a goddamn bloodbath.
God, I am so sorry.
How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
What happened? Why is so miserable at your own wedding party?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were Voidwoken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. Their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone.
Voidwoken only appear where source is used.
What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
I hesitantly offer my congratulations on your marriage.
I can't accept them. I know you mean well, but how can I celebrate now? Voidwoken on my wedding day. At least my loving husband is still with me.
She turns and waves one timid hand to her husband on the balcony. He offers an apathetic grunt in return. She blinks back tears from her pink-tinged eyes.
Please forgive him. He's broken up. It's a lot to take in. We lost so much in the blink of an eye.
Are you sure that's grief you're seeing?
What else? We're both torn to bits.
She takes a shuddering breath and idly itches her face. You'd expect her cheeks to be ruddy from tears, but they are pale instead, almost translucent, revealing the vessels snaking underneath.
You don't look at all... you don't look all that healthy right now.
I have been feeling peaky lately. My darling said it was the rosy glow of a woman in love. But now, I think it was a warning. A sign of the massacre to come.
My lord, I beg your pardon, but the feast has been cut short due to active gods.
Active gods. That's how you put it. Dorian Gall. Beast, go talk to him.
Ah, you.
The noble-looking dwarf beckons you closer, then gestures toward the somber group inside.
Hard to believe you're looking at a wedding party, isn't it? My wedding party.
He looks you over, his mouth pressed into a mirthless smirk.
But I suppose you're no stranger to mournful faces. The Silver Fang, isn't that right?
It's Silver Claw, actually.
Whatever.
Look, I know you're him. I know you can take care of problems. I've got just the problem for you. Very lucrative one.
Does it have something to do with the Voidwoken attack on the wedding?
Not quite. You see, despite the unfortunate circumstances of the ceremony, I am a married man. I intend to be a particular kind of husband. And I could use someone with your particular talents to help me achieve this. I need you to take care of my father-in-law and bring me his will.
You want me to commit a murder after all that's happened here?
I never thought you the scrupulous type. Trust me that I have my reasons. So, what's your price?
So, after all that's happened today, you want to kill your father-in-law?
What is your price?
And what else you have to offer instead of golden favors?
I have a certain skill with alchemy. I could certainly teach you a thing or two. Of course, if you don't have the wit for that, I can see you richly rewarded in all manner of potions. They could grant you health, strength, or even love.
I'm not going to kill anyone, are you mad?
The dwarf's hand flies to his mouth in a none too convincing display.
Murder? I suggested no such thing. Now get out of my sight, and stop wasting my damn time.
The dwarf subtly tries to wave you away, hissing at you from the side of his mouth.
Are you moon-touched? Don't speak to me.
The dwarf subtly tries to wave...
I hired some...
What?
The dwarf...
I hired someone like you so I would not be seen to be involved. Imbecile.
Ma'am?
Gods.
She looks up at...
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
Do you know that your husband plans to kill your father?
She stares at you in horror. You think you see that strange pink tint in her eyes fade a little.
What? No, that's not true. That's impossible.
I'm trying to help you and your father. I have no reason to lie.
Her eye twitches and her mouth moves silently, but aggressively. It almost looks as if she's having an argument with herself. When she looks up at you again, the pink tint has cleared completely from her eyes.
How could he? How could he? I have to go. I must speak to my father.
Daddy, I think my husband's trying to kill you.
That little creep. He won't get away with it.
How could my husband do such a thing? I loved him.
And why the groom might have wreaked such havoc?
And what would it matter now?
She nods sadly.
Michael Ross. By the way, I forgot to read the journal. So, reach the cathedral. To enter Lucian's tomb, we must first find out how to survive the path of blood. Wisdom of the Keeper. As we freed Arhu, Cam intervened. A servant of the God King, he was trying to make Arhu give up the secrets of Lucian's tomb. Arhu told us the greater dangers beyond the path of blood, but first we have other matters to attend to. To get past the statue of Lucian on the path of blood, we need the source amulet and the scroll of atonement. The source amulet and scroll can be found at the local toy shop. The toy maker's name is Sanders. I just realized something. Arhu knows how to pass the path of blood, but they let dozens of people die there just... Oh my god. It looks like the correct way to play Divinity 2 is to just slaughter almost everyone on you can see, because it looks like this land, whatever this continent is, it has to be isolated, locked, and people from here have to be picked one by one into rehabilitation or some kind of medical treatment or isolation, imprisonment, maybe execution at some points, but I'm not the one to render such judgment. I mean, they all have to be absolutely re-educated and reintroduced to the society. I mean, they're most of all are dangerous maniacs. Okay, Death Fog Rising. Big Tomorrow told us the Death Fog crates in the sewers belong to the dwarves. Doctor's orders. After we killed Cam, the doctor gave us an appointment. Blood Dowry. We learned of newlywed Dorian Gold's malicious intentions. Michael Ross's new son-in-law, Dorian Gold, is plotting against him. We told Isla Gold about her husband's plot. Furious, she ran to tell her father. Dorian Gold asked us to kill his father-in-law, Michael Ross. Missing prisoners. Dwarves lured one of the missing prisoners into the sewers below Arcs. Okay. So let's see.
You here to do Dorian's dirty work? Figured it wouldn't be long before you showed up.
Dorian's offered me quite a sum to do the deed.
I suggest you consider an alternate arrangement, Marcus. See Dorian dead, and I will meet his offer.
I'll do no killing this day. You can sort it out yourself.
Then you're as useless to me as a Voidwoken, and barely less ugly. I'll have to fight my own battle.
A well-dressed dwarf paces around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He doesn't look up as he addresses you.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony, if only...
The dwarf trails off as he takes in the sight of Beast. His face goes from soft to stern, and your dwarven companion looks to you for guidance.
Go ahead. Time to shine.
Marcus Miles, you should get out of here. Go back to the high seas and sing your shanties and do whatever else your band of brigadiers does. We'll all be better off.
Come now, Ross. Is that any way to talk to a distinguished member of the royal family?
Heh, you're no royal, not anymore. A beast you were and a beast you remain. There's only one reason you'd come to Arx. You're looking for Justinia. Heed my advice and leave this place before you do something stupid.
Look, I can't change the past, and I'm sure as hell not going to apologise for it. But Justinia's in trouble. Big time. And if anyone can talk some sense into her, it's me.
He peers into Beast's eyes, looking for a sign of honest intent, and, satisfied, his face softens.
When the crackdowns and decrees came, I defended her. But when she exiled you, I joined in the applause. But this new plan of hers, I want to believe I do, but death fog? Something's not right, Marcus. She's tuned me out. Well, she's tuned everyone out. Everyone but that advisor of hers, that Isbale. Her quacking all but drowns us out. She's holding court in the sewers, if you can believe it. Go to my wine cellar. Pull out the vintage called Lula Bell. It will open the way for you. I don't know what Justinia's endgame is, Marcus, but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Same.
A well-dressed dwarf paces swiftly.
Yes, thank you. Safe home to you now.
He quickly turns away and casts a worried gaze around the room, counting something on his fingers.
There are a lot of open trunks and piles of clothes littering the room. Are you packing for a trip?
You already know how close the danger is. If it all goes to hell, I don't plan on being anywhere near this place.
It's a shame it all had to be cut short by the attack.
Voidwoken at a wedding. Oh, it's too ghastly to contemplate, and yet it happened right here. My poor darling girl. Now, if you'll pardon me, as I'm sure you can imagine, I have terribly many affairs to tend to. Such chaos to right in the wake of this disaster.
What could have lured the Voidwoken here?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm sure you understand I'm quite overcome at the moment. Be sure to close the doors behind you as you leave. And, if I may, the city's in quite a state, as I'm sure you've noticed. Voidwoken within and without. Civil war between the powers that be. My advice? Leave Arx for fairer ground. No reason to remain.
About the Queen.
Yes?
This Isbale. Who is she? Where did she come from?
Hell if I know. A terrible answer, but it's all I've got. But it wasn't long after she started hovering around Justinia that things started to change. Justinia's always been hard, if you know what I mean, but never heartless. I don't know what her endgame is, but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Don't you feel like a coward? Are you planning to simply flee Arx rather than confront the Queen?
Did you see my daughter downstairs? Did you see our courtyard? If getting out of Arx makes me a coward, then so be it. I'd sooner take my business to Black Peak Isle than stay here a moment longer.
Where's the Queen?
She's holding court in the sewers, if you can believe it. Go to my wine cellar, pull out the vintage called Lula Bell,
and
take this key. You'll know where to use it when the time comes. Is there more you need from me?
About the garden?
Awful. Just awful. I spent a fortune on the decor alone. The Voidwoken have made quite a mess of the place.
Aren't you concerned about your dead guests?
Well, yes, of course. I'm not unsympathetic, you know, but I don't have time for teary eyes and sniffles. So, if you please, I'm sure you have your own burdens to bear.
Ross taps his foot impatiently and steals a glance at his half-packed boxes.
Did you know that your daughter's betrothed asked me to kill you?
What? Impossible. That's the wine talking, that is.
Actually, the groom also wants a copy of the merchant's will.
My will? What could he... Yes, yes. I see the honesty in your eyes. This news does muddle things a tad. I tell you what, you seem an honourable sort. See Dorian dead and I will meet his offer.
I'm not doing any killing today.
Then you're as useless to me as a Voidwoken, and barely less ugly. I'll have to fight my own battle.
How could my husband do such a thing? I loved him!
She nods sadly.
Very, very strange. Oh, Lullaby. A queen pig.
You've come to serve, yes? Excellent. Bring me my slippers. Chop chop.
No.
Oh, it's always so adorable when the peasants pretend they have lives of their own.
Very interesting now. A pig as a pet. Okay, sure. I'm not that surprised anymore in this game. So, Michael Ross, that groom, where is he? On the balcony, right?
The dwarf subtly tries to wave you.
Are you moon?
Squire Perry.
Voidwoken, here! And who'll clean up that mess in the garden? It'll be me, the new guy.
Something stinks around here.
So much death on such a lovely day.
I will limit myself with loot, I think. Mushrooms, Holy Book of Matrimony, some hidden stuff that I was hoping to find. I wonder what's gonna be there. A pouch, a sack with gold, okay. So, Book of Matrimony, Chanterelle. Place looks like a location for a fight, you know? Makes me suspicious.
Come on, through it!
An amulet. An amulet.
Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Scarlet necklace. Carriage chest key and a handkerchief. Carriage chest key. I wonder where is that carriage? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Dwarven Royal Shield, Dwarven Royal Spear, chest. What do we have here? A lot of food. Dead void Vulcan. Can I teleport this creature somehow? Maybe if I climb here. I cannot see the body. Oh, come on. Why can't I see the body? It's weird. It's right in front of me. Somehow unreachable. Okay, dead royal protector. Let me talk to the ghosts.
The spirit of a dwarf guard patrols the garden, oblivious to the fact that he's dead. The spirit of an elven dignitary remains seated in a pew where the wedding unfolded. He stifles a disinterested yawn. The spirit of a dwarven attendee attempts to discreetly sip from a goblet of spectral wine he stashed beneath him.
This bouquet's mine.
The spirit of a guard gazes around the garden sternly. Clearly, he's unaware of his demise. The spirit of a dwarven lady remains wrapped by the since-interrupted wedding ceremony. She dabs away some tears with a handkerchief. The spirit of a dwarf watches the ceremony with a scowl. He tugs at his ornate collar in an effort to loosen it. The spirit of an elegantly dressed woman glances around, seemingly more interested in the other guests than in the unfolding ceremony. The spirit of a dwarven lady stands eagerly by, as if she's waiting to catch a bouquet.
The wedding is over. You and the other guests are dead.
The spirit shoos you away absently, her gaze fixed intently on the arc that the bouquet is taking through the air.
What bouquet, I wonder. I can see nothing here. Okay, what's this place now? An alternative entrance to the ceremony. Okay. What now? Is there not going to be a fight? Oh, that dwarf I think I haven't talked to.
Curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
The queen herself is an arc. She may make an appearance at a dwarven wedding. Dwarven royal guard have been seen in the sewers. Strange. To get to Justinia, we must go to Michael Ross's basement, then use Lilbel's wine to enter the sewers. Secret door lies somewhere beyond. Michael Ross asks us to save Queen Justinia from executing Isabel's diabolical plan. Family affair, I don't know. I mean, what are the motivations of this man, I wonder? Like, why does he want his father-in-law dead? But I can try and execute him. No problem, actually. And then the whole mansion is against me. And how am I supposed to kill him then? Maybe I should agree to the request by the bride's father. I don't know. And I think I haven't talked to this lady here.
The woman cries on.
Oh, I see. Not much conversation to be had.
Sacred anymore, or safe.
And where am I supposed to find the basement? Huh? Hatch. Oh, I see. I see now. The basement. Nails. Another looting location. It's just... I like how Red Prince now works like a lamp. Because of that spell that's constantly upon him. Bone dust, okay. Another ring. Dragon Claw, Wits, Hydrosophist, Irothurge, Necromancer. Actually, this ring could even be not bad for Fane. Warfare, though. Maybe no. I'll wait for something better. If it's possible at all, that is. A painting. I wonder why this is not believed to be theft. Because I'm technically stealing from him. Maybe because it's not visible while I'm here. Okay. What's gonna be here? Golden cup, bottles of wine, encyclopedia lizards, metamorphosis, wine, a lot of wine essentially. Coin purse, to hell with this loot, a barrel. Bottle of beer, ambrosia. Okay, I'm gonna drink it, and this, and this, and this. Ethan is very drunk. And another one. Wait. Do I have another bottle of beer? Something is strange, but okay. The golden cup. A lot of wine barrels. What is... What? Oh. These are special types of wine. Oh. Fastbox Premium Tonic Wine. Casa de Gigi Sparkling Wine. Countess Quire Duke's Acorn Wine. I wonder if Solora is going to be interested. Griver's Chianti Reserve. Safa's Dream Wine. Donna's Supper Wine. Robiam Berry Wine. Chateau Harry's Patinius, 17-year vintage wine. Chateau Flaminia, 31. Lulabelle Honey Wine, 12-18. Anna Domini. Ardakin, Ancient Empire. Simple Dwarven Cider. Kathleen's Plum Wine, 1489. Marius's Unending Wine Bottle. Akim's Robust Brew. Dario's Finest Red Wine, Bresson Reserve. Mast, Balbec Finest Dessert Wine. Black Pig Honey Wine, 1184. And Tarlet's Vintage Rodgut. Well, I don't think I'll touch them because I want to preserve them here for now. But wait. He told us that we have to pick specific wine, right? This one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Here we go. And what's this? Uh-huh. Let's see. What will happen if I go downstairs now? What the? Mm-hmm. Queen Justinia. Quite far away. Great. Do they mean to say that the sewers that I was examining were not the... Ah, no. These are the sewers that I have been to. Yeah, I just haven't reached all the places that exist here. Still, there is quite a big path to where Queen Justinia is. That's quite anticlimactic. I hate sewers in games. So uninteresting. Okay, who am I gonna meet outside when I come out? A rat. Let me go talk to this rat. Stop, rat. What do you mean can't reach? Where am I supposed to go even? Another rat there. Wait a moment. So... I think it will be better if I go from here. Looks like. So, again, this place, crawlers, ghosts. I need to somehow reach this place, it looks like.
Well, that unlocked something. Or locked it.
This lock cannot be picked. Amazing. Don't understand how it's supposed to work. Uh-huh. Interesting. And now what?
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. Careful now. That's a trap.
And still it's closed. Hmm. Well, you know what, Ifan? I just want to examine that location.
If I were the queen of rats, maybe I'd have a best friend who secretly wanted me dead too. Dwarves have all the fun.
How do I get here? An apple. Okay, that's a start. Some barrels. Life essence. Whoa. Uh-huh. Uncoiled sword. Shine enough to attract a magpie, sharp enough to kill it. Oh no. It's so cruel. Coin purse. Gold. Too much to carry. So what are the heavy things I have? Dwarven royal shield. This bow. Nails have to go to Lady Vengeance. Let me eat those veggies. No point in having them. What's inside those? Ah. And there was a backpack, right? Some sewer's key, unusual looking brick. Let's give it to Red Prince. Potions go to Beast's backpack. This one to Red Prince's pouch. Dwarven Royal Spear. Oh yeah, here it is. Terror grenade. Now what next? I need to get out of here somehow. Oh, there was a door. Oh nice. I completely missed that. Now, where am I supposed to go? That's where I could come from. This door over there. Bluegill mushroom also goes to Lady Vengeance. And I need to talk to that rat over there. Oh, there was a valve, actually. Wait. Really? What? Why did you...
Careful now. That's a trap.
I need aid!
Well done, Sir Laura. Well done. Well-worn chest. Pick it up. Sir Laura, please stop. Yeah, exactly. That's what I expected. That Sir Laura is gonna kill himself on those blades everywhere. I need to take Ifan, grab the chest, send it to somebody who can pick the locks.
Careful. I spotted a trap.
No. No. Wait.
Careful
Wait.
now.
Wait. Ooh. Okay. Meow. What will happen if I use this one? I see. That's what I overlooked. Good to know. This place I've been to. No need to come back there. What? What? Ah, you're trying to run there from that side. If you kill Sir Laura this way, you maniac. Need to regenerate the animal urgently. Now, about that chest. Every level too low. Much better. Metal and forest boots and some gold. Or a dagger on the body. I missed that skeleton completely. Let's heal Sir Laura again. Now what if I... First of all, I have some... What?
I can definitely hear the catch of a lock.
I see. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So the situation is that this one opens the door here, this one opens the door here. That's the logic. Sir Laura, still alive on the phone. I want to light up this one to make it a bit more pleasant. Okay, what do we have here?
Here to kill everyone in Arx.
I found something.
Death fog crates. Not sure I need so much death fog, to be honest. Unlocked. Saving. Something bad is gonna happen now. Same. I guess it's gonna be Red Prince who should be doing the talking with persuasion checks and stuff. Quite a stressful place.
I've spotted something.
Really now? Oh, I see. There is a secret passage. Alright, now everyone go away. I thought that fog will be walking out. No. So, Fane, let's examine the place. Simple belt and some artifacts. Anything else? Death fog crate. Okay, let me close the door, lest someone gets hurt. Yeah, especially Sir Laura. Don't want this to happen. So, Red Prince, you go forward.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood from the artery in your neck.
Halt! State your name. Now!
Marcus! Guard, lower your spear. An old friend's come to pay a visit.
Isbiel, we must not...
I'm well aware of the beast's ambitions, Your Highness.
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes, of course, my queen.
Unusual visit, I should say.
One we are certainly equipped to handle, Your Majesty.
Are you sure? At this most sensitive hour?
Quite sure, Your Majesty.
A most unusual
I see. I want to do one thing. I want to drop a pyramid here and travel to buy some tea. You know, tea shopping. Kinda important.
Lady Cam nods to you, her expression unchanged. But she holds your gaze a little too long. A moment passes.
Do be careful.
Everything is to your utmost satisfaction.
What better way to spend Lucian's day than drinking tea with friends?
You're looking well, my lady.
Now tea goes to Ifan, Benmast, and now we teleport back to Queen Justinia. Let me pick up the teleporter pyramid.
I'm watching you. One misstep and I will have your head.
Don't be too fast, because I'll probably have your head too. Let me summon ghosts. There aren't any.
Quite sure, Your Majesty.
Let's approach.
Your Highness, Bloom of Duna, Flame of the Forge, I present your bastard cousin and the seed of divinity, Marcus Miles.
Marcus is dead. I am the beast of the sea, and you will address me as such.
The Queen opens her mouth as if to speak, but Beast cuts her off with an ominous growl.
I know your deceit, Justinia. I may be beast, but I'm no demon. And only a demon could dream up an evil like Operation Downfall.
Isbale intrudes before the Queen can speak.
Your Majesty's brilliance has known no bounds. The Order has living tools of war. My queen must attack before they can invade the homeland.
Justinia turns to Isbale, looking for assurance. And Isbale begins to chuckle. Her laugh is low and measured at first, but grows in magnitude until she can barely breathe.
Oh, but you think yourself so clever, don't you, beastie boy? Fine. I'm tired of pretending I serve this weak wench anyway, but it doesn't matter. You can't stop the death fog. The wheels are in motion.
Isbeel?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will, your plan, your command.
Isbeel, hush yourself. I must think.
Hush! You pitiful woman! Do you truly expect me to be silent?
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbael, right hand of the queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbael, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a godwoken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
What have you done with Queen Justinia?
Your lips open, but no words spill forth. You try to lift your head, but it is no match for gravity. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me.
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbael shakes her head at you. Tut tut.
I clicked too fast. Well, you heard what he said. And she said, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you. That dose proves quite alarming for my normal subject. Let's try a new approach, shall we?
Relax, fighting will only increase the upcoming agony.
Let's see now. I have just the thing. Just a spritz, mind you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Now, let's move on to death fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbael turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? God! Come! The Godwoker's broken free of my spell!
I've got to get out of this death trap.
So Laura, could you kindly... Isbael. I will now decimate you the way to Queen Justinia. What's this place anyway? Ah, I see. I see now. Sir Laura still standing there in the toxins. Hopefully we'll get out of there over time. So I'm gonna be using the advantage now. Let's begin with drinking tea. Teleport somebody with... Oh, excellent. Adrenaline. Skin graft. Challenge. Not sure I should challenge anyone yet, to be honest. How are you doing there, Sir Laura? Still alive? Still alive. Okay, now... let's begin with terrifying cruelty. Okay, no more... physical armor. I think I had some teleportation spells, right? Now let me use crippling blow. And maybe battle stomp. Actually could have killed Queen Justinia. Sorry, Isabel. Could have killed her. I just need to cast slightly differently, but I think I can execute her. I just hope in that case her friends aren't gonna disappear, as I want to get XP from them too. So, oh, Sir Laura changed the position. That's good. I'm not gonna be worried about him anymore. Now, adrenaline, teleportation, the mage. Challenge Isabel. Now another teleportation. Skin graft.
Prepare yourself.
Adrenaline. I wonder if I can challenge two people at the same time. Yeah, I can. That's interesting now. So, let's begin with crippling blow. Now, whirlwind.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Then what? Corrupted blade.
Glory is mine.
And terrifying cruelty. Okay. This one is dead. Black Queen Flame Bringer. And Flurry. Okay, I won 2 challenges in 1 turn. Isn't that crazy? Now you go to your friends here. I need to hasten Beast, I think. Beast now jumps here. Teleport to your friends here. Now I need to put them to sleep somehow. That's quite a problem. Okay, this one goes to sleep. Fane jumps out. Do we have blood somewhere? No, we don't. Unfortunately. Okay then. Flash sacrifice. Then well, this one has quite a lot of armor. Maybe it's gonna be better if I put them to sleep magically then. Or I can try. So, in fact, mosquito swarm, restoration. Still a lot of armor, actually. Grasp of the Starved, I'm not sure. Skin Rock. Flash Sacrifice. Adrenaline.
I'm ready.
Raining Blood.
Glory is mine.
It's a lot of damage now. And Battle Stomp. All of them knocked down. Ifan has no action because he used too much energy, he had too much action last turn. So let's begin with this one. Not bad. Now Battle Stomp. Still have action points. Let's put Peace of Mind onto Beast. And maybe some Ignition to clean up the place a bit.
Meet your maker.
And the final one dies now.
Prepare yourself.
Well, almost. Let's go with this one.
Good riddance to a bad dwarf. Now to find Queen Justicia.
I've spotted something.
What have you spotted?
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed. To kill everyone in the city.
Well, nobody can forgive the use of Death Fog, not even me.
Of course, mass murder is very, very wrong. Or so I've been told.
I'm not surprised by this. You shouldn't be either.
It's a preemptive attack. Queen Justinia pursues victory with cunning. I might do the same.
Thane told that he noticed, he spotted something. I'm not sure what he spotted. Bear hammer, tongs, workbench. I wonder what is that Thane spotted. Let's try this.
The great machine sits before you. Pipework tentacles outwards and upwards, the conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above. Even through the seals of the Great Cistern, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside.
Inspect the device further. It's time to deal with the death fog once and for all.
A faint gossamer of death fog rises from a junction where the release valve meets a pipe. A switch allows redirection to a different pipe, labelled C. The junction currently leads to a pipe labelled ARX.
Destroy this thing! There's no time to waste!
I don't trust that leak. I say flip the switch, send the death fog to the water, away from the city.
Redirect the death fog. Better to poison the fishes than to poison the people.
Unless we destroy it, there's no guarantee it can't be used again. Can we take that chance?
Sparks fly, and metal plates buckle. With a deafening hiss, the valve breaks free of the pipe, and the faint stream of fog spurts and sputters, threatening to flood the room. The death fog stream has become a veritable geyser. The machine is going to blow.
Yes, boss, freaking out. If I were mortal, I'd be getting the hell out of here.
Interesting. I just don't want to poison fish also.
What's this? I found some.
Okay. But what was that Fane found?
What's this? I found something. That sounds like a queen.
Really now? A lot of death fog barrels. No. And the lock. Not here. Locked. I wonder what was that key that the merchant gave me. Silent monks. I wonder what they're doing here. Painting of a battle. Okay. Apple juice. Penny bun mushroom. It's interesting. How did it grow there? Why was it put there? I'll need to loot those bodies too. Probably also I could find the key on the body of Isbael. Let's go loot, actually. A letter from Isbael's laboratory. Silent monk. Sorcerer. There's no way to climb up, right? Okay then. How do I get out? Black green limb chopper, skull crusher, flame bringer, wither knight, and Isbael herself. Rune frame of power, precious spy skill book, a ring, huntsman scoundrel summoning, a helmet, finesse, huntsman prekinetic summoning, a wand, Isbael's research journal. Oh, a box with a belt inside. Same. So what was that thing that Payne discovered? Maybe he discovered something here, but I mean, why would Payne discover anything at all? With his wits level, it's quite fascinating that he can see anything at all. Okay, let's try this door with the key now. Okay. I guessed correctly then. Sarah. It looks like I can... Oh, no. This place is believed to be prohibited from looting. Like it belongs to somebody. Private chambers?
Locked.
Locked. Really? Red Prince, could you... Thank you. Queen Justinia's diary. What have you just grabbed? Cloth straps, put them back, please. Ornate chest. This lock can be picked. Okay. About this one. A ring. Okay. Interesting. Some paintings. Pants. Let me read the diary of Queen Justinia. Queen Justinia appears to have been an avid diarist in the years past. The first 100 pages of this diary contain detailed accounts of various personal and political engagements. The most recent entry, however, is dated from several years ago. Isabel is most unhappy, and I can't blame her. She says her Black Pig Isle laboratory was vital to her current research, but there is no way to finish her work now that the place is drowning in death fog. As it stands, I must reluctantly minimize the dwarven presence at Black Pig Isle. I have tried to assure her that she can continue her work elsewhere, but she remains inconsolable. Now, what about the other documents? A letter from the laboratory. Dearest Vala, don't wait for me. The magistrates will have found me by the time you read this, and you know full well what they're going to do to sorcerers. These words may be the last I post to you. I will always love you, Pats. And research journal. Subject, human male, formulation DF, so I guess it's Death Fog 12. Observations, expected results. Subject, dwarf female, formulation Death Fog 12. Observations, expected results. Subject, human female sorcerer, formulation DF 13. Observations. Unusual. Subject resisted an initial muscular petrification and lung atrophy and lived 7 minutes beyond typical expectancy. Post-test dissection revealed most brain matter still largely healthy. Hypothesis. Sorcerers possess greater resistance to death fog, and Godwoken may be even more resilient. Well, we know that we are as resilient as a rat. Like, we die instantly subjected to death fog. I'm not sure what kind of Boulder Dash is blabbering about. Now, what's this place? Where does it go?
Take care of that death fog machine before some kid starts flipping the switches.
What's this place? Ah, that's where I came from. They were just standing. Ah, I see. I see. Or some kid starts flipping the switches. Let's keep examining the place. Lots of corpses. Silent monks. Isn't this the place where all the prisoners went from the Magister's prison? Maybe that's where she was experimenting with them. What happened? Tricky now. Very tricky. And there is no way of or is there? I mean, Interesting. Can I destroy maybe this thing? I don't think so, but I can try. No, I cannot destroy it. Okay then. Let's take a berth.
It seems the Queen can handle herself.
And where am I to find her? Is Bale's notes. Elia Christaniel. Arkady Proudfoot. What are those bottles? I wonder, what are these bottles? Notes. These bloodstained notes contain the gruesome details of experiments done on prisoners here, including, interestingly, the amounts of sores that were extracted from each of them. The missing prisoners. Isabel is dead. The death fog threat remains, and the Mad Queen is still at large. Isabel betrayed Queen Justinian, imprisoned her and us in her laboratory. Before that, she pressed Queen Justina to unleash the death fog on Arx. We found the Queen. We need to stop her before she destroys Arx. Queen Justinia's attack on Arx was intended to defend her people from the Divine Order. The missing prisoners. Isabel took the prisoners as subjects for her experiments. Beast. Believing war between the dwarves and the Order inevitable, Queen Justinia resolved to strike first by destroying Arx. Rise of the dwarves. Contrite, the queen will learn from her mistakes. She shall return to the kingdom and shall serve her people. Are we sure about that? To serve the God King, Isabel has been pushing Queen Justinia to use Death Fog on Arx and go to war with the Order. That's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab on the medium poison bottle.
Nice.
Who should be the keeper of my artifacts? Why am I so over-encumbered? The Red Prince, to Lady Vengeance. Maybe it's paintings. Let's give them to Fane. Bone Dust to Lady Vengeance. Eyes to Lady Vengeance. Empty Potion bottles to Fane. Life Essence to Fane. Painting to Fane. Mushroom. Okay, it's already better. That Royal Protector empty. Empty. Did the queen kill them, or they were defending her against enemies, I wonder?
This again.
Put it back, Ifan, please. Thank you. Royal Protector. Painting of a battle. Why do they have paintings in their inventory while they're fighting with enemies, I wonder? This one is lootable. Metal scraps. Lady Vengeance. The same. Lady Vengeance. Really, where am I gonna find the queen?
Isabel leached the source from these people.
Gruesome, right?
What's this? I found something.
I see. Plenty of boxes to examine. Royal Protector. Empty potion bottle. Book. Empty potion bottle. Marquise Varga. What's this book about? Hew and hack from the elder tree, slice and slash from the elven seed, then in the blood of grapes immerse, a masterwork rune will soon emerge. Challenge. Maybe I can teach a challenge to somebody else, because... Actually, I think they all must know challenge, unless it requires... Yeah, it requires 3 warfare. So, Red Prince has 4, Beast 2, Thane 4. So I can buy another challenge book. And of course I'll need a memory slot for that. But it's just quite a useful one. Sometimes. To heal them up, you know. To give them extra protection. Another book. Jawless Skull. Broad Skull. A bucket. Oh. Another bucket for my flowers, if I choose to plant any more. That is a lamp, bottle filled with oil, sheet of paper, broken source cooler, empty honey jar, another death protector, bookshelves, boots. Not that interesting, but still. Anything else? Yeah. This one here. A boar head. What's the book about now? Unreadable. Fascinating. Don't have any free slots for that. How do I open this one? I'm not sure. Maybe it's that merchant's item that he gave me. Bark at the rune. Letter from Isbael's laboratory. Ink pot and quill. Identifying glass. For potions. Of death fog barrels. I see. I think Fane found this cache here. Giant rock rune, large air resistance potion, impalement scroll, some gloves, and what? Skull ring. Gloves, telekinesis thievery, immunity to slow, to sleeping, critical chance, and the ring is pyrokinetic, hydrosophist, geomancer, necromancer, all at the same time, and that's why quite useless, unfortunately. Keys have to go to Red Prince. What else can I get rid of? Potions, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me make bone dust as I think it's lighter than bones. Sheets of paper to Fane. Paintings to Fane. And what else do we have here? Anything? The chest. Oh, chest armor, unique one. No, divine. Solace. Constitution, finesse, scoundrel. For sale. An amulet. Strength, scoundrel, geomancer, necromancer. All for sale. All for sale. Still, good to know that I'm finding good things. Good to know that I'm not missing them. Paying respect to those game designers who placed them here. To be found. Okay, what are those notes now? A letter from Miss Bale's laboratory. Dearest Vala, don't wait for me. The Magisters will have found me by the... No, it's the wrong one. Research notes? No. Code of Wizardry. This book. Guide to Arcs. Masterwork Rune. History of Brachus Rex. Metamorphosis. Lizards. Holy Book of Matrimony. A collection of what seems to be template wedding vows. Some mention love, but quite a few read like legal contracts. Flipping through it, you find one with 2 whole paragraphs on inheritance rights. It's circled in red ink. Ah, that's the book that belongs to that lad. So which one is the one that I need to... Yeah, Isbale, you have done well. He is pleased with you, with your work over the months. Ensure that it is detonated, we will have our new world.
Isbale was planted in the royal court quite some time ago. This conspiracy has been a long time brewing.
Yeah. Looks like that. So, what am I supposed to do with the death machine then? Just break it and run away, or I need to read the internet about it? So, how is the quest called? Death Fog Rising. Death Fog Rising, Divinity 2. Machine. So I can talk to ghosts, of course. You can unleash Death Fog upon Arcs. The results are that obviously everyone will die. Arcs will become a complete ghost town if you do this, and render many quests uncompletable if you haven't already done them. You can still walk through some areas though, as the roads are not filled with Death Fog. This walkthrough will continue on, assuming you did not choose to unleash the Death Fog upon Arcs. As of patch blah blah blah, destroying Arcs by releasing Death Fog will now make the player fail the Path of Blood. Assuming you didn't release the Death Fog, head through the illusionary door in the picture below to find Queen Justinia. What? Something weird is happening. Oh! Actually, there are many more things to do here. Sir?
The spirit struggles for breath, a breath that will never come. An eternity choking to death beckons. A nauseating wave of pain and fear washes from the spirit. Pain from what was inflicted upon her, and fear that her suffering would never end. The spirit laughs soundlessly at something unseen. You realize that what you thought was a maniacal glint in his eye is, in fact, the last glowing embers of the acidic fire that burned his eyeballs away.
Quite an awful way to kill people. Now this is Bale. Maybe Marcus should talk to her.
Do you think Arx is safe in my death? I faced the grave before, you know. Yet through the God King, I have eternal life.
Where is the Queen?
You've such a soft spot for that woman. Do you really think she didn't know exactly what releasing death fog into Arx would mean? Don't be fooled by your own blind devotion. I may have planted the seed, but your beloved Queen gleefully tended to it. My entourage is taking good care of her, I promise. Well, as good as you would expect. If she's missing a few digits, or bearing a few new bruises, that's just expected wear and tear.
What is the Black Ring's endgame?
The Master's purpose is his own to speak, not mine. My answer was no, and no it remains.
Red Prince, please.
Do you think Arx is safe? The Master's purpose is his own to speak, not mine.
So, does God King keep secrets from you?
You're good with words, so sincere. I almost believed you. But let's pretend I fell for your little persuasion game. I'll tell you the Black Ring's plans on one condition. You release the death fog. You bring my mission to an end.
If your story is interesting enough.
The spirit pauses, then nods.
So, what did the Black Ring hope to accomplish by fogging Arx?
The God King feeds on war, on death, on disease, on the rich source the living once carried within them, knowingly or not. I think this clear by now. The death fog was not just a murder bomb, but a tool. A tool for sowing discord. A tool for pitting the Order against the Dwarven Kingdom. A tool for ridding us of those who would see us fail. Every race, every creed, and every claimant to the title of Divine.
Isabel's voice rises, and her fists tighten. You presume she'd have gone red with fury, were she not wholly translucent.
I lived for that day, Coldwoken. The flesh of every Magister melted like butter in the sun. The Paladins' eyes bugged out in horror as they watched their spouses and children choke on the death fog, clogging their lungs. There would be screams first. And silence.
There's something behind your anger. What exactly?
The spirit's eyes and mouth narrow. In her silence, the noise of splashing sewer water bounces from the stony walls and into your ears.
What horrible sight have you seen to provoke such hatred?
You have lit Isbael's fire. She is a bomb, a banshee, an erupting volcano.
You couldn't know! You weren't there! When the portal opened and the death fog poured in, you weren't there! To see their skin burst, to see the blood bubbles foam from their mouths. Have you ever felt your own saliva sizzle? Have you ever felt your own brain pressing against the inside of your skull? I have felt it. That agony was the doing of the Divine. For his order to suffer the same fate is not punishment enough. In death, I was given a chance. I made a decision. One that I have never regretted.
You've seen much. It's time for you to rest.
It is time then. Time to face him. I am ready for his gift and his sanction.
strange. Her corpse is not shown as empty, but I definitely have taken everything. Now, where is Queen Justinia again? The guide tells me that she should be facing me here. She's not facing me. Okay. So... Don't understand how it's supposed to work, the quest. Okay, I mean, the guides tell me that Queen Justinia should be talking to us here, but she's nowhere to be found. Oh, there are more ghosts here, by the way.
Take me away from here, please. She can't keep us here.
Let's touch what remains of her soul.
A humble builder. When your source powers surfaced, you knew you were in for the joy. But you ended up here, stolen from your cell. They took you apart in search of your source. You died, screaming. The spirit before you is paper-thin, as though there was hardly enough source in it to manifest at all.
Reach into the woman's gossamer soul, sift out for her memories.
You used source to heal a sick child. The Magisters threw you in jail. Then, in the night, came the dwarves. They marched you blindfolded through the sewers, clapped you in irons, and took you apart for your source. The shade of a spirit shimmers before you, barely visible. Its source has been sucked nearly dry. A sorcerer, a dissolute dwarf with a big mouth, you were thrown in the slammer. Fort Joy beckoned, but you woke up hooded, being dragged through the sewers to a painful end. You never saw the light again.
Papa? Help me, Papa. The lady took something from me.
You can consume a kid's source. That's quite cruel, I must say. So... Also what the guide said, that the older version of Divinity, here there was death fog released, not poison. I guess they changed that. Maybe because it was too cruel. Maybe there was some other reason. Let's destroy the device.
The great machine, even through the seals, a faint gossamer arcs that
Don't redirect the death fog. Better to poison the fishes than to poison the people.
The leak is gonna get worse. Redirect to see or destroy Divinity to Death Fog decision. Why in Act 3 is it's Act 4. Mm. Don't understand. They all say that I should have met Justinia, and she is nowhere. Justinia, Act 4, Divinity. Maybe it's a glitch. They already loaded several times. Oh, another ghost I haven't met.
Twisted and torn in her heart and her mind, the spirit emits an unbearable desire for it all to be over, for good and forever.
Maybe I broke something. Also, I don't understand why Death Fog did not hit me when Isabel ordered that to happen. What the hell is happening? Maybe Queen Justinia came back here somehow. Let's try and check. No, she's not here. It's most weird. Something is wrong. Okay, let's release Death Fog into the sea just in case. Because I'm not sure, maybe a queen will appear after I take care of the machine.
That other don't redirect the death fog. Better to poison the fishes than to poison the people.
The machine creaks to life, and the death fog begins to flow through the other pipe. You hear the howl of the fog as it travels the pipe towards the sea, and the machine winds down. The system is empty. All is silent.
Okay. The queen. Still nowhere to be found.
The machine sits silent and empty.
Right then. What about all these barrels with death fog? We'll take care of them. Okay, I'm back upstairs. Oh, a barrel. Oh, not bad. Quite an expensive barrel, I must say. Anything else here? Like, this looks like a place for standing somehow, but I cannot teleport there. Okay. Blast ice grenade, wine, and augment a herb. Let's send the beer to Lady Vengeance, wine to Lady Vengeance, and augment a herb to Lady Vengeance. Now I need to escape the place. Can I do that somehow without danger to myself? Cannot reach, what do you mean? Huh. Interesting door system here. Okay. All these gusts. Spirits. Let's check the kid now. Meadow. Big Tamora.
Hello? Got any more money?
I think I'm
Keep your hand.
not interested. I'll go back to the dwarves, I guess. Mad Queen is still at large. And where would that be, I wonder? Did I glitch the quest somehow, or did I do something wrong? Don't understand, really. I need to come back to the mansion, I guess, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe the queen is gonna be there. Oh, damn it. Wrong thing. Stairs. Wait, stairs? Stairs to where? Don't remember now where they go.
This makes no sense.
Let me report the findings to the warden. Hello, Nimra. How are you? How is everything?
Tell Lord Kem that we won't let this lie. 564 prisoners. 564! We can't let it lie.
So, the disturbing truth is the prisoners were used for grotesque experiments by an agent of the Black Ring operating deep beneath the city. The prisoners are all dead.
Her jaw drops. She struggles to process the news.
You saw this with your own eyes? I see it in you. You did. This is abhorrent. Outrageous. Evil. Dallas and her whites, they must be involved. This cruelty, this disregard for life's spark. It is the mark not just of the Black Ring, but of the hammer. You've done the Paladins a great service. The better we understand the ways of the Whites, the closer we come to ending their horrors.
She bows to you in farewell.
Okay. Clay as a gift.
But how do you run
Black
experiments?
Ring experiments. Black Ring experiments in Arks. If Lucian was alive, he'd raise the place.
I'm appalled. When the Magisters were running this place, more than 500 prisoners went missing and ended up in the hands of the Black Ring for experimentation. Their betrayal of Lucian and all that he stood for is monumental.
Yeah. Absolutely fabulous, doll. How are the wonderful people? Well, I'm doing good. It's just, it still is quite hot and it affects my energy levels, I think, and overall mood. I'm quite grumpy. I've been quite grumpy these days because of it. But other than that, work's been okay. Yeah, so today I'm quite lazily streaming, I should say, not much energy invested, but I'm trying my best for the time, so something like that. Something like that.
The dwarf suddenly...
Are you moon-touched? Don't speak to me.
This lad still refuses to be cooperative. Let me go. No, not to the cellar. I need to go upstairs and talk to Isla Gol.
How could my husband do?
She nods.
Okay, let me talk to this guard protector.
Nothing to see here. Not even today.
Ah, it's the guard.
Have you come to kill me as well? Take a number. You're all lining up quickly.
No.
Wait. Before you leave, how'd you like to make some coin?
If it involves killing someone, I'm staying out of it.
Then you're as useless to me as a voidwoke.
Again. Where is Queen Justinia? What the hell? I mean, really? Where is she? Beast. Tell me.
So, here we are again.
What? What happened? Queen Justinia just vanished. How? What? Why? I wish I had IV of ice cold water right now. The kid's pool is full, so I'm gonna have a soak after I have made dinner and practice some English language. Still studying that academic English then. Also, having a pool is, and I'm gonna make a little poem now, is really cool. Having a pool is cool. How is that? It's an awful poem, but it's a true one also. I'm really confused. Like, Queen Justinia. Where? I feel like I broke something. I don't know how I broke it, but definitely I was supposed to meet her.
I can hear voices, but I can't make them out.
It's really so weird. That was sick. Let's try again. And, I mean, if the chest is not supposed to be picked, then you are supposed to get the key somehow. And the key must be received from who? From Queen Justinia herself, I'm sure. And that doesn't happen, because she doesn't appear. Why? Fantastic poetry, thank you very much. Thank you. What the hell? No, really. What am I to do now to spawn her back? I don't know. Royal protectors. All that. Queen Justinia doesn't appear. Maybe there is some door that I haven't discovered. Very, very, very strange. Let's try Googling again. Where is Queen Justinia Divinity 2? Can't find Queen Justinia. On the second floor of the Cam mansion? Why? Why does she do? Why does she go there even? I mean, it's completely pointless, but okay.
The statue reaches.
Okay, I don't mind. I need to buy tea anyway. Red Prince, let's go talk to this wonderful lady.
Shall Lord Kem be joining us, my lady?
Lady Kem nods to you.
The tea vendor.
Her expression unchanged, but she holds your gaze a little too long. A moment passes.
Do be.
Let's make this tea now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this potion do?
Do pass the tea.
I need to maybe take those potions, and this way I'll find out what they do. Oh no, this child! No, no, no! Shut up, please, please, stop! Gosh. Queen Justinia, what the... And now everything is... I can...
Justinia expels a long, shuddering sigh. It joins the other whispers that permeate the dank sewer air.
Sewer air?
A moment passes.
What?
What do you want from me?
It's a glitch.
Marcus? What can I possibly say at this moment and in this place to appease you?
It's not about appeasement. It's about innocent lives. Cannot let you release the death fog.
Marcus, the city is safe. I know the truth about Isbiel, about the Black Ring. It's over now.
So you're telling me you weren't malicious? You were just too weak to know you were being played? What a god's damned joke, Justinia.
You're right. Is that what you want to hear? You're right. Go and tell everyone how right you are. But you know what your rightness won't do. Protect a kingdom. And protect it I did, while you went off to live your god's damned pirate fantasy. And if I knew then what I knew now, Marcus, I would still exile you. You would walk the Isle of Mist to this day, stalked by demons and living the nightmares they planted in you. Call me a fool or a tyrant. Call me whatever you want, but I was still there. I was there. I lived reality while you were playing games.
Lad, you rarely lead me wrong. Call it. I know you got my back.
Queen's seen the queen's seen her errors. I think she deserves a chance to guide the dwarves once more.
We'll do as you say then. Go back to them, Justinia. I'll go too. We have to rebuild. For us and for them.
Have you forgotten your own journey, Marcus? I know you love your people. I know you would see them free, but I must be the one to face them, to release them from the prison I made for them. You are God-woken. Think of what you can do for the kingdom as divine. Far more than I can as queen. Go. I will serve the people as they ask. You will serve them as they warrant.
Justinia kisses his cheek.
How does she do that? Standing like, I don't know, the defeated way?
You are the beast of the sea, the God-woken, the divine in waiting. You will do your people proud.
Alright. I can take some prize. Let me take this. I guess rope. It's gonna be more expensive. Mystical rune frame. Too much to carry. Why is Queen Justinia there? I don't understand. Why? Why is she here? What the? What glitches at least? Completely nonsensical. I mean, fine, but still. Thanks to Reddit. We found it quickly. I mean, found the bug quickly and found her quickly.
Lady Kem has been kind enough to host me until I can return to the kingdom. She is a gracious host, even in these trying times, and has taught me much about tea.
So it's not a bug. It's like... Why and how? Okay, you ask for it. Just enough. I had enough from this paladin. Especially after the paladin knows that the owner of the mansion is a criminal, worse than a criminal, and this room literally is available. The game tells me it's available, and it leads to the attic where the mirror of the I mean, everything, you see, everything is white. I can take whatever I want, but still this paladin protects the room. Like, it looks like she thought that her master was right, maybe, and in that case, well, what can I do? I have to take measures, let's say. Looks like I've already looted the place properly. Some books here, potentially? No. I'm very interested in this crystal. What does it do, I wonder? Will they mind me killing their paladin? Or they'll be completely okay with that? Like, you, sir.
Better a den of refuge.
No, they're just, you know, like, paladin killed, like, who cares? Who cares, literally? Oh, very strange city. Very. Okay, now maybe now I can report to the dwarves again. Maybe they'll have to say something to Beast. Because for now they're only trying to task me with killing that fiance with that groom. Maybe actually I should accept that task actually to punish the groom for his treachery. I don't know. So where is that? I'm just afraid that his daughter might not appreciate that.
Have you come to kill me as well? Take a number. You're all lining up quickly. I tell you what, you seem an honourable sort. See Dorian dead and I will meet his offer.
What will happen? What will happen if I agree? Like, I'll have to approach him and say, like, I was tasked with killing?
Where the hell did that Dorian fella go?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's becoming interesting now. And where did he go?
Nothing sacred anymore. Or safe.
What is your pleasure, my lord? Our best vintage is unavailable, but I may have a delicious cider in the cupboard, if you'd allow.
I don't want drink. Where is the groom?
Oh, sir, I can't say I know. Besides, I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Oh. Slide up close and squeeze the back of his neck ever so slightly. How about now?
I swear, I don't know. Maybe he went to his house. It's over by the barracks. Just don't hurt me.
Here is a golden coin.
He inspects the coin, then drops it in his pocket and shuffles away with an embarrassed whimper.
So, behind the barracks. House behind the barracks. But
I was hired to guard a wedding. Nobody said
Ah.
anything about fighting monsters.
wait. What did the game tell? Barracks? I thought maybe I misread, maybe I'm hallucinating, but I thought I saw something about barracks. Now the house is this one. Quite a dilapidated one, I must say. At least the exterior is so. Now I need to come knocking, I guess. Or there is a alternative entrance. Yeah, I think there is one here. Lumin cannot reach. Ah, I see. Red Prince, let's... Yeah, we know of some effective and bombastic, flamboyant and effervescent entrance, right? Now there is a door that I have to pick. Level 5 necessary. Level 5 necessary. Okay. Unlocked. Red Prince, please stop bleeding. Unfortunately, bleeding is not curable. And wait. What? Alchemy shop? I thought I broke into the groom's house, no? Ah, because he's an alchemist. Everything is correct. Fury level too low. Okay, once again. Hmm.
I've spotted something.
I've spotted something.
What have you spotted? I see. Under the door, or under the bed, I'm sorry, there is a passage. So, how am I to... Excuse me, how am I to move the bed? It's not teleportable. Button. Maybe it was the button that was supposed to be. Ah, I see. I see now. Okay, cool. It's not safe to rest here. What the...
Explosives. And we're locked in with them. No one strike a light.
I mean, why not? The game is gonna crash. The stream is gonna crash. My laptop is gonna burst. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but nothing good. Yeah. I'm not sure, people, if you can hear me still, but... Oh my god. What just happened? So Fane did not survive the explosion.
It had to be the lower one. Dorian's a dwarf, after all.
Okay. I hope the explosion did not blast your ears. Fane, welcome back. Please assume your elf form. Ah, I haven't told you about one thing. So when I hit Fane with atrophy, speaking of which, here it is. He becomes atrophic. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Fane, I apologize. I should have healed him first. Yeah. So when he is healed with atrophy, he gets it for 2 turns. And now the glitch didn't work. Interesting. Okay, let me try once again. Physical armor. Defense damage is just unhealthy, you know. Huh. What the... So you see the status reappeared now, but he still can use his... okay, not anymore. Damn it. Somehow it worked before that. So unfortunately Unfortunately. This Thane's death is very unpleasant. Then maybe what I should do now, I'll just send Red Prince into the battle. I mean, into the cellar with explosives, and he will alone take care of that. So, Red Prince, go.
Explosives. And we're locked in with them. No one strike a light.
Three.
Failed experiment. You know, it's becoming a very interesting mission now. So, let's... For Red Prince, it's not a problem. Maybe I can save it. Can I?
You? Again?
Crack your knuckles. You're going to enjoy destroying him?
I should hate to spoil your fun, but this will not be as easy as you might think.
The dwarf grins as he lifts a flap of cloth to reveal a string of grenades around his waist.
One enemy down already. Disarm, please. This creature, I guess, will have to be destroyed. Well, Thane, you shouldn't have approached, you know. Necrofire. Oh, sorry. Thane, I'm so sorry. Didn't want to kill you. Should have gone only with Red Prince. I mean, they must be my enemies now, those failed experiments. What if I initiate the battle? Will they turn hostile? Yeah, so nothing stops me from just eliminating them one by one with Red Prince with his fire damage. I'm sure they're very fire susceptible, at least they should be taken full fire damage, I think. So, Pain goes here. Beast also goes here. Red Prince goes separately to destroy this. Okay. Necrofire all over. And this guy is standing on top of things. Not full on. Don't have that much armor actually. That's not good for you, man. Let me drink some tea, as always. I know it's cheating, but will make the game a bit faster. So let's begin with Terrifying Cruelty. Then Corrupted Blade.
Glory is mine. Quercus, put some space between us and this lunatic.
Executed. Red Prince. I'm not interested in letting him burn like that. So, Ifan, can you teleport this failed experiment to yourself, please?
I'll yield to none.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna kill it right now. That's it.
Oh. It's attacking! Evasive maneuvers, Quercus! I'm fading.
Well done. Already rested. Well done, Ifan. Perfect. Yeah, Necrofire is not a joke. Combine with what? Resurrection Scroll. Ah, no, with the Idol of Rebirth. And Feign now. See, Feign is not under the effect of atrophy now, which is quite fun. But if he dies, it will be broken, unfortunately. So Red Prince, come here. I need to clean up the place. Crazy place, to be honest. All full of fires and things like that. Let's go disarm the traps. Wait, what? You were supposed to disarm the trap. Okay. This one now. Beast, go disarm this one. Destroy all these poison barrels. Clean all this place. It's gonna be much tidier now. Earth Essence, empty. What else do we have here? Ink pot and quill, sheet of paper, spoon, sheet of paper again, ink pot and quill. No, wait a second, there is a... Oh! Corroded chest. War Charlene. Finesse, Constitution, Wits, Huntsman, Sneaking, Immunity to Charmed, Immunity to Terrified. Oh ho! What do we think? My current one offers 5 Finesse and 5 Critical Chance. Makes it better. I mean, mine mine is better than the one that I've just found. If the one that I have just found contained a rune slot, it would be a different story, but sadly, I'll need to ditch the item. I mean, I'll take it, but sadly, it's useless. Sadly, it's useless. Yeah. But I'm surprised to have found such a unique item in such a location. I didn't want to even go here in the first place, but I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. Here we are. The Groom's Gift. What are the specs? I don't understand. Somehow they're not shown. What does it mean? Weird. Really weird. Okay, this goes to Fane. This goes to Fane too. Summon Poison Slug. Number of uses 5 out of 5. Alchemist's House Key. Giant Rock Rune. This one goes to Fane. I have almost 350,000 gold. Isn't that crazy? On Sulfurium, a book. What else? The Little Book of Big Booms. Alchemist's book. I'm still over encumbered. Let me give some more items to Fane. Barrel to Lady Vengeance. Still over encumbered. How so? Okay, let's send the potions to Beast now. Grenades, repair hammer to Fane. So, what else do we have? Soap. Sheet of paper, rain, scroll. Now, backpack. Empty. Okay. Empty backpack. A painting, that's not interactable. Really quite a cozy place. Identified boots. A fancy bed. Empty. A book. So this one goes to Fane again. This one goes to Fane. Archery. No, not interested. Where's the book that I found that was relatively novel? Those research notes or whatever. Not orders for... yeah. On Sulfurium. Esteemed fellows, my research has led me into some dark and delicious corners of late. I found the connection between poison and sulfurium that could change the face of war. With one, damage can be done, but with both together, sure havoc can be wrought. Let me outline the science. This tome continues with incomprehensible equations and scientific jargon. Alchemist's book now. Will my luck never cease? After reading Isbale's researchers from Blackpeak Isle, I managed to come to a number of conclusions leading to a new invention. I've now crafted a wand that can summon the poison elemental Margaret to do my bidding at any time. Me! I control that fiendish one. Of course, the amount of poison I had to distill to create it was excessive by any measure, but by doing I'll never get tired of the look on her face when I call... So... Maybe he even was behind the Voidwoken attack in a way. The Book of Big Booms. Yeah. Anything else I'm missing here? Looks like no. The game never ceases to deliver. Wait. Dorian Goal is shown as a red flag. Why would be that? Ah, I know. No, I don't know. Wait a moment. Maybe... why is he red? Is that... Oh, promise to Michael Ross is fulfilled. Yeah, so I guess I have to report and then the red flag will disappear. Also, there is this unidentified stuff and some gold that I forgot to collect. Let me drop this one on onto Fane. Yeah. And gosh, it was such a sweet explosion here. Really enjoyed it. What will happen if I press other buttons? Nothing. These metal crates almost got burned down to ashes. Can you imagine the scale of fire? There's still some oil. That oil is unburnable somehow. Now this house is completely available to us. Bottles of beer. Let's collect them. Now that the house belongs to no one. Diary. Isla. My Isla. Or Isla. Such a pretty little fool. Though she's not wholly blameless in her family's downfall. Should have said yes to any chump wielding a ring and a smile. But since that chump is me, I'll be availing myself of her father's familial inheritance, which she'll be inheriting a lot sooner than my father-in-law's doctor would expect. I found Dorian. Dorian Gold is only marrying for money. He intends to inherit his father's-in-law's wealth, perhaps sooner rather than later. I need to present this this diary to the poor girl who married such a monster. Absolutely appalling. Empty potion bottle, poison vial, identifying glass, potion bottle, healing potion. Actually, it should be Beast who should be collecting all these potions. Empty bottle, books. Yeah, I think I'll be trading, selling things outside the stream, because I imagine how long it might take to Fane, to Beast. What do you mean you cannot reach it? Prince, could you help me out here? If I'm... Oh, poor lad. Still cannot reach. How so? And he almost died after being resurrected even. Can you imagine that? Very interesting type of drawers, of cupboards, workbenches, some paint, potion bottles, and again, and again, and again, and again. Large magic armor potion. Locked. There is no point in opening it anyway. I can open this door now because I have the key.
Fastened tight. What's this? I found something.
And it happened again. Found something, but I have no idea what he found. Maybe this stash? Uh-huh. There was a secret stash. Mm-hmm. Barrel, Calacera. Quite a rich place, I must say, in terms of potions. Another identifying glass. Let me send all these boots to Fane. I think they're heavier than... or not, actually they're not that heavy. The helmet though is heavy. The dagger is kinda considerable weight. Ink pot and quill. The grenade, all these essences, plants, empty potion bottle to Fane. All these potions go to Beast. Empty potion bottles to Fane. That's better. Can run. At least. And again. To Fane. To Beast. To Fane. How many disarming kits have I got? 46. Okay. That's a good number. I think enough for the rest of the game. Anything else I need to take here? Let me inspect the... how to call it? The courtyard, if I can put it this way. Drop these things. Static cloud, arrowhead. Ultimate augmented herb. No, I think the graveyard is gonna be for some later time. Now I need to go to the dwarves and report successful end of the mission. This house is interesting. And also there is a school that I need to take care of.
A statue of a trumpet-playing dwarf, but something about it smells off.
Ifan, leaning close to catch the scent of the stone.
The stone smells of granite and rosewater, but beneath the aroma, a familiar smell lingers. Death fog. And then you see it. The horn of the trumpet connects to a pipe. The pipe disappears into the dirt. The scent of death fog comes from under the ground.
Ooh. Impressive. Impressive. Okay. Let's talk to the Isla Gal.
How could my husband do such a thing? I loved him.
He's dead.
Tears fill her eyes as she bites her lip to hold back sobs.
This is the worst day of my life.
She slumps in her seat, looking even more miserable and dejected than ever. She nods sadly, gaze dropping to the carpet.
I wanted to give her the journal, but it wasn't possible.
Our business is done.
Excuse me?
Our business is done.
What do you mean?
Our business is...
Sir.
Is it done?
What? It's completely glitched. Okay, the task is done. Arx is safe from the death fog.
Really? This is amazing news. But what of the Queen? What's been going on? Is she safe?
Yeah, she fled to Cam's mansion.
Then she is safe, thank Duna's bushy bristles. I will attend to her as soon as I can. It burdens my heart, truly, but I must say farewell now. Take this. A good reward for good decisions.
Mikhail returns to his boxes and sacks, though he no longer places items in them, but removes them.
That's all cool and stuff, but... Sir, about your groom.
Is it done?
Yeah, he won't be causing any trouble.
Oh, yes? Well, I could certainly use some good news amongst the bad. I am a man of my word. Here is the payment promised. You've done right by me. For that, I'm grateful.
What is that? I don't need that much money, man. Gosh. He just showered me with artifacts. Why? What is that? It will take ages to... Not ages, but... That's too much money, you know.
My thanks. Both Justinia and I can rest safely. Well, as safely as this void-ridden world will allow, at least.
Okay.
My thanks. My thanks.
Okay, no more conversations, looks like.
He's gone. I'm more alone than ever.
About that pig.
Ah, yes. The servant returns. What say you, Pin? You've come to serve, yes? Excellent.
Can I take the cushions? No, cushions.
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish. Giant diamond. Oh, I just need cushions. Or do I? I mean, to hell with them. I don't have that many air essences anyway. Let them be here for now. Those pillows. Purple pouch, though. Purple pouch could be useful. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh. There was a guard who was looking. I just lost some coin. Damn it. Lord. So I'll try to steal the pouch and then I think I'll be finishing the stream. Maybe I should close the door first. What's inside? Gold? And pouch. Diviner's hands. Treatise on humanity. Okay.
Move on, please.
Gods, what a day.
She doesn't meet your gaze and stares, dazed, at the floor.
I see. Okay, let's go back.
He bows hurriedly before returning to his duties. The woman cries uncontrollably.
That ain't a bad omen. Nothing is. Door's open. Go on in.
Oh, yes. Welcome back. You want access to the full range? Let me know. Take care of yourself.
Take my leave, yeah. Well, I guess... What about these guards, by the way?
Enter the shop at your leisure.
I said the store's open, didn't I?
Okay. That lady is still drunk.
and natives alike. I serve all who seek aid, sir.
Oh, air essence. Life essence. I think I'll buy air essence only for now. So essentially I think I'll be finishing at this point because I need to sell a ton of things, I need to do some trading, process what's happened. But we had a good stream today. I know I'm a bit kind of boiled and maybe not as entertaining as usual, but still I'm happy that I managed to go live and give at least some show, I hope. If you enjoyed it, I'm happy to hear that. If you did not, well, sorry, I'll try to do better next time. We did what? We finished with Arhu and Lord Cam. We finished the Dwarven branch of the story, which is quite massive, I should say. And just, yeah, did some run around, found some artifacts, bought a lot of tea, had some battles, quite productive. So next time I think we have to take care of the doctor and the school here and this house. I don't know what its purpose is, but I'm quite curious. So essentially 1, 2, 3 locations, and then I guess it will have to be the blood pot and the end of the game. So I presume we're 2, 3 streams away of the end of Divinity 2. So I'll be live, I think, traditionally not tomorrow, I think not on Wednesday, not between Wednesday and Thursday, but there is a chance I will be live on Thursday. If not, I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, finishing Divinity. So you take care, have a productive week, and at the same time keep your work-life balance. Thank you for attention. Thanks to Nimra for chatting to me, and thanks to those who have been listening silently, watching silently. I appreciate that still. And traditionally, my regards to you too. Cheers, and till next time. Bye bye.